Welcome to my channel. This is One More Shot. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully after you watch the video, you'll either like or dislike it, or maybe even leave a comment. I'd appreciate it. And please check out my page. I have over 500 videos at the present time. And once again, thanks for watching. Looking for subscribers.
Yes, sir. Rugged Gap is only 6 months old. But we're looking forward to living in a real thriving metropolis. It's going to be a great town. When I moved in here, let's see, where did I put my pencil and pad? When I moved in, we only had 14 residents. Now we got 180 souls. And I want to tell you, my friend, more of them coming in every day. Well, at least every month. Of course, that's grown-ups I was referring to. We got a lot of young'uns here, too. Last count, there had 27 of them. I would be surprised that... Oh, hello. That's young Tommy Ryder. Got himself a new pony. Rides it real good, too. Say, he sure don't look very happy.
Him look mad.
Come here, boy. Well, what's got into you? Well, Tommy, what's eating you?
I don't care what they do. I'm not going to school.
Oh, so that's it, huh? They're getting ready to start a school, and you've decided you're not going, huh? Well, seems to me you're a mighty little tyke to be making up your mind that way.
I may be little, but I'm the man in our house since my father went and died. I've been hunting and fishing, and I'm putting in some field corn. You don't need book learning for that. I'm not going even if my ma is the teacher.
Injun, you look like a hunting and fishing man. What do you think about book learning?
Indian have writing, white man have writing. Why is this Indian, why is this white man best readers and writers?
You see, I told you.
Shucks, they got a school board meeting over at my house right now. They got $4,000 all the way down on the table. Money to build a new school building. I bet they'll build it right where kids were playing duck on a rock. I tell you, me and Scoots aren't going to school.
Sonny, I think you need a little sweetening up. Come here, boy. That's all right. Come on here, Scoots. Help yourself. Take another one for your dog.
Lou, us kids has been dead set again schooling.
Yeah, I guess we was wrong, Jeb.
$4,000 will be a nice diploma just for attending the school board meeting.
Yeah, and you know them Injuns up in the hills, they're gonna be right surprised when they're accused of pulling off a robbery.
Now that was real nice of Tommy Ryder to mention about the money. We ought to get him a little gift.
Yeah, you know, Jeb, sometimes I think you're just about the kindest man I know.
Sometimes I can hardly believe it. Raising all this money so our children can have a school. People in the town, miners in the hills, all these people contributing.
Even the Indians are trying to help. They sent down some furs to sell. I understand they're going to send some of their children to school, too. As our first teacher, you could have your hands full.
Oh, I'm certain I can handle it, Deacon. I've already laid out the courses of study. I think I can prove to my son Tommy that school is a good idea. Right now, he thinks he's the man of the house.
Well, we'll have the lumber brought in right away. And then the carpenters will start...
Get him up!
Why, you...
Put that back! Why, you're a disgrace to your people. Give me that stick! Oh!
You all right, Ma?
I'm all right, Tommy.
Why, you scoundrels... What do you mean by coming in here and taking the church away?
Tommy! Tommy!
Tommy, come back here!
Tommy! He's going after the Indians on his pony. We've got to get to the sheriff.
Yes, let's get the sheriff.
Sheriff!
Here I am.
Robbery! Indians! The school's money!
two of them. They came right in.
Isn't Tommy's chasing them?
Yes, Indians. It was just like they knew the money was there.
You said Indian?
Yes.
And they acted like they knew it was there?
Yes.
Well, Tommy was talking about that money right in front of that Indian who's in the store.
What?
Yes, I tell you, I saw them. And there's the one, Sheriff. That's him right there.
You there, Indian. You there, Indian. I want to talk to you. Where have you been for the past half hour? Me eat supper.
I don't think this is one of them, Sheriff. Besides, we saw them right out on the South Trail, and Tommy followed them.
He's the one who told the others. The storekeeper said he knew about the money.
But as plain as the nose on your face, he planned it. I always say you can't trust these tribes. They're thieving.
Me not steal. Me not steal ever. Start marching, Injun. I'm going to lock you up till you decide to talk.
We've got to find Tommy.
We'll organize a posse right away. But trailing those Indians at night won't be easy.
Keep moving. I want to tell you something. If anything happens to Tommy Ryder... So me come fast, Kimasabi, like wind.
Robbery is bad, Tonto, but it's doubly bad that two red men should bring disgrace to their brothers. You say a little boy followed the thieves?
Oh, thieves ride out South Trail. Me hear that little boy follow them.
He's very brave, and a very foolish little boy. Tonto, it looks like we have a job to do. Tonto, look there.
This trail we follow, Kimasabi, like me said before. Indian horse not wear shoe. This white man horse.
That's right, Tonto. Do you suppose that...
Maybe white man dressed like Indian. There are pony tracks on top of other sign.
That means Tommy is still following the thieves. It'll be daylight soon. That means we can follow the trail more easily. We'll... Tonto, listen.
Many riders come.
We'll hide behind those trees. I'll lead the horses off while you brush out the tracks. Come on, Scout.
Sheriff's posse from town, Kimasabi. Them follow robbers, too.
Tonto, they may have made our job a lot harder than it was. The trail we've been following has almost been obliterated. Well, we'll do the best we can.
Kimasabi. Bush broken.
And you're right. This is where they turned off. Evidently, the sheriff didn't notice. The posse continued on.
But boy noticed, Kimasabi. Him follow right behind.
That posse will never find us. All we have to do is wash up, change clothes, and ride back to town. You know, we might even join up and help hunt the two thieving Indians who stole all of that money.
Yeah. You know, Jeb, we might even put out a reward for catching.
Stop us spending our money. Yeah, give me that. I'm gonna go get the rest of this stuff off of my face.
I'm sure gonna buy me a new pair of breeches.
You can get a new pair of breeches. Me, I'm going to get a new gun. Yes, sirree. I'm going to get me the straightest shooting gun in this county.
That's Jeb and New Kate's.
You know something, Jeb? I might get me a new gun.
You do that, and we'll have a shooting match. All us was better than you.
Since when?
Remember that time in Topeka? I sure outshot you then.
Listen, I outshot you before I was born. You couldn't hit nothing with grape shot.
You ain't like getting me that new gun. I'll crease your hair with a new part.
You ain't potting nobody's hair, especially mine. Wait a minute, Jeb, did you hear that?
No, just that dumb bird. What do you think about that over and under cut?
I don't like it a bit.
There you go again. Don't know what you're talking about.
Huh. Listen, I heard it again.
Come on, let's get back to the pony.
It's that dog belongs to the rider.
Get him, Jeb.
Come on, Scooch, come on! You let me go! I'm gonna tell the sheriff you let me go! I know you, you're Jevin Luke Cates. I'm gonna tell the sheriff.
Well, this is a fine mess. But with the boy trailing us, that posse isn't going to give up so easy.
Yeah. Now listen, kid. You're a member of our gang now. Maybe you can tell us where there's some more money, huh?
Yeah. Seems like I heard you say you didn't want to go to school. Join up with us and get to be real successful. We didn't go to school, and we got $4,000.
Yeah.
I might not want to go to school. I'm not gonna be a robber.
Now, is that any way to talk to your new partners?
Come on, let's go get in the horses. Oh, Jeb. Look.
You murderers! Scoots! Scoots!
Come on.
You murdered!
Pony tracks, Kimisame. Boy, he's still chasing.
Let's just hope he doesn't catch them. No telling what men like that'll do.
We've been cutting across this rock for over an hour. We're never going to be trailed. Let's rest a minute.
All right, get the kid down off here. Come on, hurry up. Come here, kid. How do you like being a member of our outlaw gang, huh? Oh! Trying to get away twice in one day. Why, anybody would think you didn't appreciate our hospitality. What's the matter with the ankle? You sprain it? Hurt you bad? Well, it serves you right.
Maybe we hadn't ought to go back to Rugged Gap. It's not safe.
Oh. You know, Jeb, sometimes I think you're right. Maybe we ought to head to Texas, go down Pecos way. That's down near the border.
Well, that's a long ride.
Yeah, but Jeb, you're forgetting. We're real successful men. We got lots of money. Why, we could ride plush all the way to Texas.
You know, sometimes you're real smart.
Thanks.
We'll take that train just like we was raised in a lap of luxury.
Yeah. Yeah, but we can't take the kid with us. We got to get rid of him.
No, we can't. Probably bust his heart rotten, too, to think of parting company with us.
Yeah, but it'll sure give my shins a rest, believe me.
Well, youngster, looks like you're on your own from now on. Now, we're going to be gone some short stretch of time, so you take good care of things around here in case Lou and me should ever decide to drop by this way again.
Yeah, we might at that. So long, kid. Mind your manners.
Scoots! Scoots! We're all alone and my ankle hurts. I want my mom. Scoots! 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 Even Scoots don't want me.
Well, Tommy trailed them. Did a good job, too. What I was afraid would happen evidently did happen. The outlaws captured him.
Well, looked like him put up a good fight, Kimasabi.
We'd better hurry. We have a lot of riding to do. I only hope we're in time to see that nothing happens to the boy.
Kimasabi, that boy's dog.
Come here, fella. Come here, fella.
Him named Scoots.
He's been injured. Looks like a gunshot wound. I don't want to hurt you, boy. We want to help you. We want to find your master.
Him scared.
He could really help us if he only knew it. I'm sure he knows where Tommy is. Come here, boy. Silver told him what it was we wanted.
Sometime men not so smart as horse.
Scoot. Come here, boy. That's the boy. Come on over here. Come on, Scoots. Now, let's see that wound. And we'll have to bandage it, Tonto.
Oh, this Santa Yerba bush, Kimasabi. These make good medicine. He'll wound plenty fast.
Easy, boy. Easy.
Me tie.
All right, Scoots. Now find your master. Go on, boy. Go on.
Scoot, you come back.
Tommy, are you all right?
You're wearing a mask.
You don't have to worry about the mask. I wear this mask to hide my identity from outlaws. I'm going to see that you get home. Home to your mother and safety.
I know you. You were in the store.
Tell us about the men, Tommy.
They were bad. They dressed like Indians, but they were really Jeb and Lou Cates. They stole the money.
Do you know where they've gone?
A long ways away to Texas.
That long ride.
They said they were going to take a train. They said that now they were rich, they can afford it.
Did they say where in Texas?
Lou said a place called Pecos. Jed, he's the one with a scar on his face, said it was down near the border. Is it all right for me to go home now?
Certainly, Tommy. Tonto, will you...
Me take him home.
If the Cates are going to take a train to Texas, that means they're riding to the nearest railroad station.
And that be gallant.
And they're hours ahead. If Silver and I cut across the hills, we may be able to head them off. You say one of the men had a scar?
Yes, sir. Jeb has.
I'll follow the Cates while Tonto takes you home. Be careful when you get to Rugged Gap. Remember, they think Indians committed this crime.
Me be careful, Kimasabi.
Come on, Tommy. Let's go.
Now, Mrs. Ryder. Tommy's probably trailing the Indians on foot. Just because his pony came home doesn't mean that...
You're just trying to make me feel better. You know Tommy wouldn't send his pony home. You know he isn't all righty. Tommy, oh, Tommy, where have you been? Are you all right?
Everything's all right, Ma. There's a man gone to catch the robbers.
Boy's safe now. Me go.
And he rescued me, Ma. Him and his partner.
But he's an Indian.
Of course, Ma. It wasn't Indians who held you up. It was really Jeb and Lou Cates.
Come, boy. I saw the Indians with my own eyes.
That's just it. They were made up to look like Indians.
Me go now.
That's right. You're going right to jail. You all right, Tommy? We lost your trail. Just got home.
Sure. It wasn't him. He's a good Indian.
I got my own ideas about that, Sonny. He's the one that got away from me out on the street. I got some questions to ask you.
I'm certain Tommy's right, Sheriff.
Maybe so, ma'am. But he's still an escaped prisoner as far as I'm concerned. Come on, you.
Ma, why do things get so mixed up sometimes?
What can I do for you?
I want to buy me a couple of tickets.
Where to?
To Texas.
That's a mighty big state, mister. Whereabouts in Texas?
Give me a couple tickets to Pecos.
Hurry it up. I got somebody waiting for me.
How much do I owe you? $30? That all right? Ought to be real nice down in Pecos this time of year.
On your feet. Now get going.
I owe you my apologies, Injun, for being so hasty. I should have listened to Tommy.
Takes a mighty big man to admit when he's wrong, Sheriff.
Who'd ever have thought them two critters would be so low down? Hold up a minute, masked man. You can't leave yet. I sent for Tommy and his mother. It'd break his heart if he found out you had been here and left without saying hello. Oh, here they are now.
See, Ma? It's just the way I told you. This one does wear a mask. And when you said you was, we're going to get Jed and Lou, you'd really do it.
Come, Tommy. It seems Tommy has a different idea about school. He doesn't want to be like the Cates. He's told me that he wants to have a good education.
Yes, sir. I'm going to be a lawman, or a preacher, or a doctor, or a lone ranger.
It doesn't matter what you become when you're grown, Tommy. It's what you do that counts.
It's what you have to contribute to the people and to this country.
That's going to decide if you're a good American citizen.
Sounds like I'm a lucky boy.
In this country, people want young folks to have a good education. They know the future success and happiness of this country depends upon young folks just like you.
Gosh.
Tommy, do you realize that someplace in this country there's a boy just your age who'll be president someday?
Gosh, President?
That's right. Bye, Tommy. Mrs. Ryder. Adios, Sheriff.
Gosh, Ma, do you really think president?
Maybe, Tommy. Well, I don't see any reason why you wouldn't make an excellent president.
What have you got in your hand, Tommy?
He gave it to me when he shook hands.
A silver bullet. You know, Tommy, about your getting to be president, it wouldn't surprise me if the Lone Ranger is right.
Time, the territory surrounding the town of Bakerville was terrorized by a trio of outlaws. Their leader was a man who had become known as the Quiet Highwayman. He always wore a hood over his face, and no one had ever heard him speak. As the list of robberies mounted, the citizens of Bakerville grew increasingly anxious, and Sheriff Lathrop, unable to cope with the situation, presented a hapless target for their anger.
Well, Sheriff, how about it?
How about what, Frank?
You know doggone well what I mean. That outlaw pack, you got a line on them yet?
Well, we've been following a few promising leads.
Leads? You've been saying that for 6 months now. We don't want leads, we want action. Yeah, it's getting so decent folk are afraid to stir out of town with that quiet highwayman and his men on the loose. Any sheriff worth his salt would have had him behind bars long ago.
Oh, hold on now, fellas. You're being unfair. Me and my men are doing all we can to round them up. You've got to realize this quiet highwayman's a pretty smart hombre.
Outsmarting you? I reckon even a donkey could manage that.
Well, I wouldn't laugh too hearty if I were you. The way that fellow operates, could be someone here in town.
How do you figure that, Sheriff?
Well, you've noticed every time somebody leaves this town with anything of value in their possession, that gang finds it out, there's another holdup. That means they have a way of knowing everything that goes on here.
Sheriff, folks could even suspect you of being the quiet highwayman.
Ed Bates, are you going to keep me sitting on the buckboard in the hot sun all afternoon? I declare, once you start dabbing with these store loafers, a body never knows when she'll get home.
I'm coming right out, Flora.
Well, see you do, or I'll just drive away and let you walk. And don't forget, we've got to stop at the Bar Y Spread and buy those horses before we get home.
Laura seems a bit riled, Ed.
As long as she's riled about something, Sheriff, she's happy. Oh, you reckon I'll be safe in carrying a couple of $1,000s in cash with me over to the Bar Y? You see, I want to pay for some prize horses I'm buying.
Oh, I don't think those outlaws will suspect you of carrying that much money, Ed. You and Flora drive to town a couple of times a week. You haven't been bothered yet.
Edward!
Yes, love, I'm coming.
I guess I'd better be getting along myself. Got some paperwork to catch up on.
I sure am glad, sir, that I was able to spend my vacation from school with you and Tonto.
So am I, Dan. After all, you're my favorite nephew.
But I'm your only nephew.
There should be plenty of excitement for you this trip. Did you know the United States Marshal has asked Tonto and me to help in a search for the quiet highwayman and his gang?
I wonder why people call him the quiet highwayman.
Well, he wears a hood, Dan, never speaks. According to the testimony given by his victims, he uses a system of prearranged signals that his men follow during a holdup.
Maybe he's afraid someone will recognize his voice.
My thinking exactly, Dan. Seems to indicate that he's a person well known around Bakerville.
Ready now, Kimasabi.
Hey, where are we going?
Tonto and I are going to search the hills for the outlaws' hideout.
What about me?
I want you to ride into town, Dan, and see what you can pick up in the way of information.
I'll do my best, sir.
And be careful. Don't let on what you're up to. Tonto and I'll meet you back here later.
Howdy, son. The name's Bates of the Circle B, and this here's the wife.
Glad to meet you. I'm Dan Reid.
Right pretty hunk of horse flesh you got there. How'd you like to sell him?
Sorry, Mr. Bates, but he's not for sale.
Oh, I'm prepared to offer a pretty good figure.
No, sir. I couldn't put a price on Victor.
The quiet highwayman. Grab your guns, son. We'll stand them all.
No, Mr. Bates. We can't risk gunplay. Your wife might get hit.
All right, everybody, reach. What's that, boss? Says for you to get down off that buckboard. You too, young fella. Come on, snap it up, snap it up. Means you too, fatty.
Ed Bates, are you going to let him talk to me like that?
Better do as he says, dear.
I never. I declare, if you had the gumption of a gopher...
Keep him covered, Slick. I'll search him.
That's right. Don't raise a finger, Ed Bates. Just let him help himself.
Here's the cash they were carrying, boss. What about the woman? Do you want me to search her, too?
You lay a hand on me, you black-hearted cutthroat, and I'll scratch your eyes out. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves, young fellas, galloping around with masks on your faces, holding up hard-working, law-abiding citizens. Oh, I never heard of such an outrage. Mark my words, you'll be sorry. There'll come a day when...
Shut up, will you?
He told me to shut up. Did you hear that?
I sure did.
Well, Aren't you going to do something?
Flora, it cost me $2,000 to hear somebody tell you to shut up. And by golly, I'm beginning to think it was worth it. Come on, son, let's see if we can find our guns. I'll tell you, it beats all, Sheriff. As many times as me and Flora have shuttled back and forth between town and the ranch and never been bothered before. And yet, the very day that I'm carrying the $2,000, how did they know?
With your blabbermouth, Ed Bates, wouldn't surprise me none if they knew about it clear over in Jenkins County.
In a way, she's right, Ed. You did happen to mention that money this noon in the store, remember? If that's the case, most anybody in town could have tipped off that gang. This young man you spoke about, you say he rode off directly after the holdup?
Yes, he said he had to visit some friends.
Ever occur to you he might have been a decoy sent out by those bandits to detain you so they could close in?
Say, I never thought about that.
You never think of nothing, Ed Bates, except in your precious livestock.
Well, anyway, I'll keep my eye peeled for him. I'll form a posse and we'll fan out and comb the countryside. This time we might have some luck.
Such a nice boy. Nice indeed. If he was so nice, why, I'd like to know, was he in such an all-fired hurry to leave? For the moment I laid eyes on him, I
Wait a minute, Sheriff, I'm going with you.
Ed Bates! You come back here this instant.
You got back sooner than we expected, Dan.
Yes, sir.
I hope you had better luck than Tonto and I did. We couldn't find any trace of the outlaws' hideout.
You learn anything in town, Dan?
I didn't get to town, Tonto.
Why not?
I met the quiet highwayman.
What happened, Dan?
Well, about 4 miles outside of Bakerville, a man in a buckboard stopped me. He said his name was Bates. He wanted to buy Victor.
Maybe that Ed Bates came inside. Me hear of him before. Him good man, a horse dealer.
He had his wife with him, too.
Oh, squaw who scold all the time like angry magpie?
That's right.
Me meet her once before, a long time ago. She talk too loud, talk too much, make headache.
I think she made the outlaws' heads ache, too, Tonto. They came along a few minutes after Mr. Bates stopped me. We saw them coming. But I didn't want to use my gun, sir, because of Mrs. Bates.
You did right, Dan. How many were in the group?
3. The leader, the quiet highwayman, didn't say a word. He just motioned with his hand when he wanted the others to do something. They took Mr. Bates's wallet.
Were you able to tell whether Mr. Bates was carrying a large sum of money?
Well, he mentioned later that the meeting with the outlaws had cost him $2,000.
I see.
Naturally, all the outlaws were masked. I'm sorry, sir, I wasn't able to see their faces.
Now, think hard, Dan. Was there anything else that might help us in identifying these outlaws?
One of them was addressed as Slick. I also noticed their boots. All 3 of the outlaws had traces of dry red mud on their boots.
The leader, too?
Yes.
It might be an important clue, Tonto. Dan's observation might help us in ferreting out the ringleader.
How we do that, Kimasabi?
We'll ride to Bakerville. I'll wait in a grove of trees nearby while you and Dan ride into town and look around. Keep your eyes open for any man who has red mud on his boots.
No use, fellas. They've given us the slip again. We might as well head back to town.
Should be plenty people in general store. You look there. Me hang around cafe.
Right.
Tell you what, you drop into my office later, we'll see what we can work out.
I'm sorry you had to wait so long. I had to close up for a while this afternoon. Some produce had to pick up over in Clintburg. Took longer than I expected. Now, let's see what else here. Oh, yes, a buggy whip. I'll have it up for you in a jiffy.
Listen, Tonto.
No time to talk now, Dan. We hurry back to Lone Ranger.
Don't move, mister. I got you covered. hand over that hardware nice and gentle like. Well, business is picking up, boys. Seems we finally nailed ourselves one of the outlaws.
Now, hold on, Sheriff. I'm not an outlaw.
Oh, sure, I know. You're wearing that mask because you're on your way to a costume ball. Keep him covered, men. If he twitches a muscle, let him have it. This time, I'm gonna find out who this hombre really is.
I wouldn't touch that mask if I were you, Sheriff.
Drop gun. You covered.
You heard him. Drop. Pronto.
Better do it, fellas. They got us surrounded. We're sitting ducks for their pot shots out here in the open.
Good work.
We've been tricked. There's only two of them.
In this case, Sheriff, two are enough.
You must be the young fella Ed Bates was talking about.
We see horses tied at edge of grove. Know something wrong. We turn horses loose.
I imagine we'll meet again, Sheriff, and soon. When we do, perhaps I'll explain a few things. Adios.
No sign of posse following, Kimasabi.
Yes, Tonto. They're probably back in their stables by now.
Last time we saw them, they were running mighty hard.
Walk back to town, do sheriff and posse good.
That's right, Tonto. Sure they'll try to pick up our trail again as soon as they get organized. We'll have to work fast from now on. Did you have any luck in Bakerville?
Plenty luck, Kimasabi. Me stand outside cafe. Soon two men come by. One have red mud on boots.
Did you follow him?
Not have to follow. Him go to office right next door. Him land engine, name Canby.
Good work, Tonto. How about you, Dan?
Tonto and I split up. I took up a position outside of the general store. It wasn't long before I noticed the storekeeper's boots. He's one of our men, too, sir.
So the land agent and the storekeeper both had red mud on their boots.
That's right, sir. We both saw them.
Complicates matters, doesn't it?
You think one of them outlaw leader, Kimasabi?
From the looks of things, Tonto, it's a possibility worth checking into. Dan, I believe you mentioned hearing one of the outlaws call by name.
Yes, sir. His name was Slick. Why?
I have an idea how we may be able to trap the leader. Now, here's what we'll do. After dark tonight,
What's the idea? You not need gun. Me friend, here know did explain.
Let me go, Injun.
You stand still.
Boss, the Indian can be trusted. We caught this young maverick nosing around the hideout. He was with that rancher today and must have followed our trail somehow. I told the Indian you'd pay him for bringing the snooper to you. Signed, Slick. Slick. I don't know any Slick. What's your game, Indian?
No game. Fella say you remember young hombre. Say you pay cash to get him.
Get your hands up pronto, Indian. I don't know what kind of a trick you're trying to play on me, but we'd all better go over to the sheriff's office and let him get to the bottom of this.
Come on, then.
I heard everything. Come on.
Hey, what is this? Go to explain everything.
So Slick wrote this, eh?
Him say you give me plenty cash.
Sure, Injun. I'll see you get everything that's coming to you.
So you're
interested in this, eh? All right, mister, what are you trying to pull?
Pull? Me not try pull anything.
Don't hand me that. Slick didn't write this. He couldn't have. Right after today's holdup, Slick rode over to Clintburg to visit his brother. Too bad. Your little scheme didn't pay off, did it?
What are you gonna do?
Oh, what could I do? I've no choice. I caught you two red-handed breaking into my office. I had to shoot you in self-defense.
I'd advise against it, Canby. Pick up his gun, Tonto.
Drop that gun, Injun. Don't anybody make a move. This time I'm taking no chances. The place is surrounded.
You got here just in time, Sheriff. These men were trying to rob me.
Canby's lying, Sheriff. We didn't try to rob him.
Lying? Why should he?
Because he's the quiet highwayman.
Did you ever hear anything so ridiculous?
Look here, Sheriff. Here's his hood.
How about it, Gil?
Use your brain, Sheriff. These men planted it here. They're trying to frame me.
If there's any doubt in your mind, Sheriff, this should clear matters up. Here's a letter from the U.S. Marshal in Austin.
Great day. Why didn't you show me this earlier?
Sheriff, for all I knew then, you might have been the quiet highwayman.
Well, if I'm the quiet highwayman, how do you account for the fact that I never once left town yesterday, and I have witnesses to prove it?
Ned Bates was held up by the quiet highwayman this afternoon. Seems like we're right back where we started, mister.
What about Frank Atkins? Do you know whether he left town today?
Come to think of it, he did. Said he was going to pick up supplies. Oh, if you're figuring Frank for the highwayman, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Why is that?
Because last week when Judge Grissom was held up by the quiet highwayman, Frank was in court serving jury duty.
Gil's right, mister.
Yes, but you can be. Where were you when Mr. Grissom was being robbed? Away on some important business, no doubt?
Say, that's right.
Don't you see, Sheriff? There are two quiet highwaymen.
Two?
That's the reason for the hood and why the leader never speaks. Not so much that he doesn't want to be recognized, but he doesn't want people to find out he's two entirely different men.
I don't get it. Why?
So they can alibi for each other. If Atkins was out of town like today, then Canby here would make it his point to remain in town, and vice versa. What about it, Canby?
Say, your hunch is correct.
There's one sure way of finding out. Come on, Sheriff.
Come on.
And the storekeeper acted so innocent.
Dan, an innocent man would have reported his encounter with you and Tonto to the sheriff instead of running away.
And not get far, Kimasabi.
Sheriff, where would a man have to go around here to pick up traces of red mud on his boots?
Well, the only place I know would be Red Mesa.
Well, what are we waiting for?
We'll take Canby with us. He might come in handy. Let's go.
Frank, horseman. Can you make them out? Still too far away. Looks like a posse to me.
They're headed our way, all right. There's no doubt about it. It's a posse, all right. I recognize the sheriff. They're close enough. Let them have it. Look at them scatter.
Atkins? You hear me, Atkins? In the name of the law, I call upon you and your men to come out and surrender.
There's your answer. What now? If it gets much darker, they'll be able to get away before we can stop them.
We gotta do something. Fast.
We will, Dan.
What's happening?
I don't like it. They're too quiet. There hasn't been a peep out of them in 15 minutes. You think they're up to something?
Relax. As long as we're here and they're out there, nothing's gonna happen.
Somebody's coming on foot, running hard.
You think they're rushing us?
No, whoever he is, he's alone.
And that's the way he's gonna die.
Hold your fire, it's Gil. He must have escaped from the posse.
They spotted him.
We've got to try and cover for it. Gil's been hit. Go on, try and get to him, Slick, and I'll cover you. Keeping them.
Drop your guns.
Hold your fire, mister. Look, masked man, give us a break. I'll make it worth your while. That $2,000 we stole from Ed Bates, it's still in my saddlebags.
No sale, Atkins. Seeing you and your men behind bars will make it worth my while.
Keep 'em covered, boys.
You'll find another one cooling off back there, Sheriff.
That's nice work, mister.
You'll check Atkins' saddlebag. You'll find the money they stole from Ed Bates. And probably a lot more loot.
It's a lucky break for you, Sheriff. With a hideout like this, Gil and I could have gone on operating forever.
Perhaps you're right, Frank. If it weren't for the Lone Ranger.
I'll
Lone Ranger.
For days, the Lone Ranger and Tonto had been on the trail of Ace Martin and Windy Grant, two of the most elusive and wanted confidence men in the West.
What do you think, Tonto?
Martin and Grant stopped here, Kimasabi. Maybe 1 hour ago. Rock's still warm from fire.
An hour ago. That means they probably crossed into the Arizona territory by now.
You think them suspect we still follow trail?
I doubt it. We lost a good deal of time when they backtracked to Batesville. Their tracks indicate they've been traveling much more slowly ever since, as though they felt perfectly safe.
Lucky we find men in Batesville who remember them ride in, stop at post office. What do you think and package them pick up?
I wish I knew, Tonto. Money, perhaps. Information from a Confederate. Anything that Martin receives in the mail is apt to be both important and dangerous. We'd better be on our way. If we're lucky, we may be able to catch up with them by noon.
So this is the Arizona Territory. Don't look much different than any of them full-fledged states we got run out of. I thought that you...
Don't think, Wendy. You might strain something.
Oh, now, see here, Ace.
There ought to be a ranch house around here someplace.
Yeah, I wonder if that masked man and the engine are still on our trail.
Not a chance.
Well, I'm not so sure. I've never seen a man hang on so stubborn in all my life. Maybe we made a mistake to waste a full afternoon in Batesville waiting for those papers Dicker sent.
Those papers, my friend, could make us millionaires.
Millionaires.
You heard me. Those plans could work here in this territory. The laws are still flexible, still being made. We'll make them to suit us.
Just like that, huh? Those papers aren't worth dirt without a rich man. An important man. A man who's a thief at heart to ramrod him through. Where are you going to find a man like that?
Right down there, Wendy.
Oh, this one isn't any better than the rest. It isn't easy choosing a new brand. What's called for is something big. Something to go with the name of Halstead. Something that shows the way I feel. The way I am. You know, sometimes I wish you could talk, Stag. Oh, although it's better that you can't. That way you can't go around blabbing about some of the things I've done to accumulate my land. Well, what is it now? Get rid of him, Stag.
Quiet there. Hold it. Let me handle this.
Tell him to put down his gun, Mr. Halstead. We want to talk to you. You wouldn't shoot a man who came to make you rich, would you, Mr. Halstead?
I'm already rich. Shoot 'em, boy. They're trespassing.
But I can help you get more land, Mr. Halstead.
Land? Did you say land, son? Put up your gun, boy. Well, don't just stand out there. Come in close and tell me about that land.
You don't know us, Mr. Halstead. My name is Ace Martin, and this is Wendy, my partner.
Could be. I'm glad to meet you. Now, you were talking about land. About land.
I'm talking about a big piece of land, Mr. Halstead. Say the whole Arizona Territory.
You're talking crazy now.
Would you have called Aaron Burr crazy?
Aaron Burr? You mean that fellow back about 1800 who killed Alexander Hamilton?
Everybody remembers that duel from history. Most people forget that Aaron Burr was a master politician. Few people ever knew that Aaron Burr wanted to be a king.
Appears he picked the wrong country for that, huh?
He didn't want this whole country for his kingdom, just the Southwest Territory. They call you a cattle baron, Mr. Halstead. Wouldn't the title king suit you better?
Oh, quit gumming around, son. Get to the point.
Here's the point, Mr. Halstead. Those were Aaron Burr's plans for a kingdom. The whole setup. Which key political figures to bribe. The kind of laws to get passed. A step sheet to an empire.
These plans are 50 years old.
True, Mr. Halstead. But with a few adaptations, they could still be made to work today.
Where'd you get them?
From a friend of mine back east. He was tearing down an old house to clear some land. He found them in one of the walls. And nobody else on Earth knows that they exist.
Well, why'd you bring him to me?
Because only a wealthy and powerful man could carry those plans through. And you're the richest and the most powerful man in all the territory.
Well, what was you figuring to get out of this, son?
The men who help you should wind up mighty important, don't you think? Rich and important.
I could guarantee that if I go through with the scheme. These aren't all the pages. Where's the rest?
The digger's bringing them out from the east. He's the friend I mentioned. Coming on the next stage. He was afraid we might try to double-cross him. He knows that these plans are no good unless we have all of them.
That makes 3 of you to be cut in, huh? Too many.
Oh, Digger's all right. He can be trusted. Isn't that so?
No, too many. An Easterner around, cause talk, questions. Now, if he wasn't around, well...
Are you suggesting that we kill Digger?
No, nothing of the kind. I do things legal, son. Well, almost. But I can't get into this thing if this Digger is involved.
But if Digger were, well, out of the picture?
Well, that's a different story. But he's alive, and he has got the rest of the plans.
Digger's your friend. I only met him once.
He's not a real close friend of mine.
No, boys, don't let me put no ideas into your heads. I appreciate you coming to me, but here's your papers. Just let's forget the whole thing.
No, now you hang on to those plans, Mr. Halstead. We've got a stage to meet. We'll be back.
Tonto, there's a ranch down below. Tracks seem to lead straight to it.
I may see 2 men in yard, but them not Martin and partner.
No, they aren't.
We circle ranch house, pick up trail on the other side.
Yes, Tonto. If Wendy and Ace have stopped there, I think we'd better find out why. Come on, Silver.
Hey, that's more like it, eh, boy? A crown. The king's crown. Masked.
Hold your fire. We're friends.
Well, what are you waiting for, boy?
Sorry I had to do that, mister.
Well, you're the fastest drawing man I ever come across. Kind of shamed you, didn't he, Stagg? But you're making a mistake, you know. I don't have any money.
I don't want your money. All we want is some information.
Information? Huh. Well, you're the first outlaw I ever come across would settle for that.
Tonto and I aren't outlaws.
When you're wearing a mask. What else am I supposed to think?
This mask has always been on the side of law and order.
Well, I doubt that. But you hold the gun. Go ahead.
My friend and I have been on the trail of a pair of confidence men. Ace Martin and Wendy Grant. We followed their trail here to your ranch.
Ace Martin, huh? Confidence men. The law's after them, huh?
That's right. Have you seen them, Mr...
The name is Halstead.
Have you seen them, Mr. Halstead?
Yes, I seen them.
What them want?
Same thing you did, information. They asked the shortest route to Mexico, I told them, and they took off.
I see.
I don't like crooks, son. I hope you catch him.
So do I. Adios.
Mark those 2, Stagg. They're outlaws. They're out to get Ace and Wendy. Any honest man could shoot them and be within his rights. And we're honest men.
What do you think, Commissary?
I think Halstead was lying, Tonto. I noticed tracks in the yard leading north to the stagecoach road, not south to Mexico.
What we do?
We'll ride across country and try and pick up Martin's trail to the north. Let's go.
Here comes the stage. Are you ready? As ready as I'll ever be.
Whoa!
There he is.
Shots, Commissary.
Come on, Tonto.
Get out of here.
Go after them, Tonto. I'll look after the wounded man. Don't worry about my mask. I'm not going to rob you. You can put your hands down.
Well, if this isn't the darndest day I've ever seen in my life.
Can you give me a hand with the wounded man, please?
Is he hurt bad?
Very bad. All we can do now is to make him as comfortable as possible.
Ace and Windy have big lead, Kimasabi. But me think them head for Halstead Ranch. This man dead?
Yes. His name is John Digger.
Look at all that money, and they just threw it away.
You mean they looked in his wallet, then threw it away without taking his money?
That's right.
The man put up much of a fight?
Mister, he didn't put up no fight at all. They shot him cold. Poor fellow never had a chance. No reason for it, far as I could see. But one of them searched him, like he was looking for something.
Well, this maybe. Me see something fall after you shoot that man, Kimasabi.
Good work, Tonto. If Ace and Windy murdered a man to get these papers, they must be very important.
Something bad, Kimasabi?
Very bad, Tonto. These are plans for the political conquest of an entire area. But they're not complete. The first part of the plan is missing.
Maybe package Ace and Windy pick up in Batesville.
Yes, Tonto.
Let me see him.
Take cover, Tonto.
Gunman, leave, Kimasabi.
Feeling all right, old timer?
I'll be all right. He just got me in the shoulder.
Tonto, get some bandages from the saddlebag. Let's take a look at that wound. Now, take it easy. We'll have you fixed up in a minute. While I'm doing this, Tonto, you might check over any tracks the gunman left.
I sure want to thank you, mister, for
I should be the one thanking you. I think that bullet was meant for me. There, how does that feel?
Oh, couldn't be better.
Think you can drive the coach?
Sure.
And I suggest you take the dead man into town and tell your story to the sheriff. Tell him we'll be in later with further information. The sheriff knows me. Give him this bullet. Adios.
Masked man, Injun Tonto, genuine silver bullet. Hey, I know you. You're the... Well, my great-aunt Annie.
Gunman use rifle, Kimasabi. Me find cartridge shell.
A rifle? That seems to eliminate Ace and Windy.
But not man who never speak. Man called Stag.
Let's go, Tonto.
Bad luck, Kimasabi. No trail show among hard rock.
I don't think we'll need the trail anymore, Tonto. Halstead's ranch is just a few miles away. The tracks have been leading straight to his ranch.
But if Stag man who shoot at us, why him do it?
I'm not sure, Tonto. It may have been Stag's idea, or he may have been taking orders from Halstead.
We go to ranch, talk to Stag?
No, Tonto. Stag is only part of this puzzle, and not a very important part at that. Remember, Ace and Windy have already succeeded in their murder attempt.
And them stop coach after them talk to Halstead.
Strange, isn't it? How all trails lead to Halstead.
You think him man behind it all?
I'm almost certain of it. A quick reading of these papers indicates that Ace and Windy couldn't handle this proposed plan by themselves. They'll need someone with money and influence. Someone like Halstead, who has a great deal of power in this area.
But how we get proof that Halstead mixed up in this, Kimasabi?
I think we'll let his own greed trap him. But we'll need the sheriff's help. I'll explain as we ride.
This Aaron Burr really had it down pat, didn't he?
I think you can see now, Sheriff, why men who would follow a plan like this must be stopped.
Mister, I've worked with you before, and I trust you all the way. But when you accuse a man like Halstead, when you say you want to bait a trap for him and set it with these papers...
If I'm wrong about Halstead, he won't send Ace and Windy for the papers. In that case, no harm will be done. Isn't that right?
Yes. Well, I've trusted you before. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't trust you again. I guess I better start to put your plan into operation. It'll take about 20 minutes to get to Halstead's place. I'll be back in an hour.
Good luck, Sheriff.
See you.
Wait a minute. Wait for what? It's all over, son. Without the rest of the papers, your plan isn't worth the fire to burn it. And according to my ace marksman here, the masked man's got the missing half. When I think of all that left...
Well, maybe we could...
Huh? What is it now? The sheriff. Get me the other room, quick. Well, Sheriff, I haven't seen you in a turtle's age.
Howdy, Mr. Halstead.
Stagg. What's on your mind, Sheriff? Out chasing villains, are you?
Not this time, sir. Matter of fact, it might be. I've already caught a couple.
Oh?
A masked man and an Indian. Picked them up just after the stage was stopped this morning.
The stage?
You hadn't heard about that, I guess.
No.
The passenger was murdered.
Oh. Could the stagecoach driver identify the man you picked up?
The driver was shot, too.
Oh, that's too bad. Attempted robbery, I suppose.
Must have been. The masked man had a money belt in his possession. Nothing much in it but a bunch of old papers. I couldn't make head nor tail of them, but I've got them locked up in the top drawer of my desk. I figure they might come in handy at the trial.
Yeah. Very handy.
Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time, Mr. Halstead. I've just been going around telling all the ranchers about the masked man and the papers and all. I figure it might be a good idea if everybody in the area could come in sometime tomorrow and take a look at my prisoners. We might be able to hook them up with some past crime. Maybe even find somebody who can identify those papers we found.
Yeah, excellent idea, Sheriff. Now, you can count on me.
Good. See you tomorrow, then.
Yes, indeed.
Are you thinking the same thing I am?
I wouldn't be a bit surprised, Ace.
Come on, what's the delay?
Just a minute.
These are the papers, all right. Come on, let's get out of here.
Wait.
Halstead wants to make sure the sheriff's telling the truth, that he's really got the masked man.
We haven't got time to waste.
I want to see he's in there for myself.
You satisfied? What do you think you're doing?
Now's our chance to get rid of him once and for all.
Are you crazy? You want the whole town down on us? Come on, get out of here.
I had him covered every second, but it still scared me.
Me ready too, Sheriff.
I got the papers. What now?
I suggest you round up a posse and get out to the Halstead ranch as soon as you can. Tonto and I will go ahead and see that no one leaves the house, and that Halstead doesn't get rid of the papers before you arrive.
Right.
Oh, so you're back, son, huh? Maybe you brought me something this time, huh?
Yes, sir, Mr. Halstead. There they are.
Now, you got the whole plan.
Yeah, that's it. Picks up right where the other left off.
Nothing can stop us now, can they, Mr. Halstead? With you as the boss and all of these papers, we're going to own the whole Arizona territory.
We, son?
Yes, Mr. Halstead.
No, you're mistaken. Drop your guns. Drop them.
Mr. Halstead, you wouldn't...
I'm not happy about this, boy, to tell you the truth. But look at it my way. As you say, I got the whole plans. I just don't need you anymore.
But listen, Mr. Halstead...
Take 'em outside, Stagg.
But Mr. Halstead...
Now, you boys just go along quiet. Suppose you try running. Might you could make it.
Please, Mr. Halstead...
Run for it. Well, if that's the best you can do, shoot him, boy!
Hold it, Halstead. Now drop your gun.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I haven't got a gun!
Outside.
I'm an old man. You wouldn't hurt an old man?
No, I'm not going to hurt you. Don't expect the law to be so lenient. We'll wait for the sheriff. Tonto, get some rope.
Well, Halstead, it looks like you're going to spend quite a while in the territorial prison. Ace's confession makes it pretty clear that you were implicated in Digger's murder. You must have wanted those Burr papers real bad.
Maybe.
In a way, it's a pity that you never got a look at the last half of the plan. After going to all that trouble.
And to think I had him right in my hands.
Shall we tell him, mister?
Might as well, Sheriff.
Tell me what?
If you'd taken a real hard look at those plans Ace stole from my office, you'd have found that every key piece of information had been removed. The stuff Ace brought you was worthless.
What?
That's right. The missing papers are still in my office waiting to be dumped in the fire with the rest of the papers as soon as we get back.
It's the masked man. It's all his fault. If he hadn't interfered, we still would have made it.
There are a lot of criminals in jail saying those exact words, thanks to the Lone Ranger.
As the Lone Ranger and Tonto rode through the night toward the mission of their old friend, the Padre, signs of drought lay heavy on the land.
Well, Tonto, another dry water hole. Looks as though the things we've heard about the valley are true.
Me never see drought here in Mission Valley before, Kimasabi. Usually much rain.
Yes, Tonto. That's why a prolonged dry spell like this causes much suffering to the farmers. We're unprepared for it.
Padre seemed worried in last letter.
I don't blame him, Tonto. He loves this land and these people. I only hope we may be able to help him.
You have plan, Kimasabi?
Well, I have a theory. It might not work, but it's certainly worth trying. Look here. These water holes are fed by an underground spring. Even in the driest of times, the dirt at the bottom feels slightly moist.
Ah, may see.
It probably would be impossible for a man to reach the springs by digging. But dynamite properly used might blast into the underground reservoirs.
Let me understand. But where we get dynamite, Kimasabi?
The last time we were here, the Padre took us to meet a friend of his. A miner, remember?
Ah, man named Jose.
He told me he used dynamite in his work for years. I'm sure he'll be able to help us.
Him seem like good man, Kimasabi.
It might be best for you to go directly to Jose and ask for his cooperation. You should be there by dawn. I'll ride on to the mission and meet you there later.
Kimasabi.
And so we come again to thee for aid. And without the rains that give us life and make our lands green, we are lost, little mother. And in our desperation, some of us may resort to evil deeds. Some of us may covet things that are not ours. Some of us may forget God. Oh, do not let that happen to us. Help us, little mother. What do you want?
A chalice.
No! 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 Mother of God! Padre! Padre! Oh.
For years we have prayed to the Mother of God that our valley would always have water. We have always kept the chalice there to show our gratitude. Now the drought has come upon us. Our chalice has been taken away. It means, I think, that our faith is being tested. It may even mean, Maria, that if we keep our faith now, perhaps better things than we have ever had before shall come to us. Now, try to remember everything. Tell me all about the men who stole your chalice. Come, Maria.
It's really something, isn't it? And when I was a kid, before I ran away from the valley, I used to sneak into church sometimes. I'd just stand there, staring at this baby, aching to get my hands on it.
I don't blame you.
I never forgot it. Back in territorial prison, I'd wake up at night, sweating all over for fear somebody else would lift it before I could get back here.
What do you figure it's worth?
Enough money to put us on easy street for the rest of our lives. Belonged to the King of Spain once he gave it to the mission over 100 years ago.
Heavy. This wood base comes off. Are you lugging that around?
Hold steady.
I think I felt it give a little. Try it again. Good. Now we ought to be able to...
Wait a minute. What's this?
What's what?
It's a map.
Yeah, sure. But a map of what? Whoever made it didn't even...
Shut up a minute. Reno, Judd, how would you like to have more money than you could spend in 5 lifetimes?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the lost treasure of Mission Valley.
Lost treasure?
Listen to me. When the King of Spain gave that cup to the mission, he also gave enough gold, enough silver, enough everything to take care of the people in the valley for generations to come. But to keep it safe, the first padre must have buried everything except that cup somewhere in the hills.
Do you think...
I always heard there was a map around somewhere.
Hokey, you live in the valley. These lines aren't marked. But you ought to be able to recognize them anyway.
Well, they could represent any one of 100 places. A mountain range, a valley, a riverbed. That X could mark some kind of a rock projection, but...
What about the words at the top? That must be the name of the mountain range.
El Lobo. That means the wolf in English, I think, but... it doesn't tell us anything. There's no range around here by that name now. Must have been changed years ago.
What's this? These words, what do they mean?
I don't know. I don't read Spanish that good.
Well, that's just dandy. What do we do now? Go back and ask the padre to translate?
No. No, we'll go up in the hills to see an old miner by the name of Jose. I heard he lives in the same place. Oh, yes. And he reads Spanish. Dawn will be breaking soon. Let's go. Remember me, Jose?
I think I do, senor. Hokey Carter, isn't it?
Right, Hokey Carter. All grown up now.
Your father was a good man.
Tell me, Jose, ever heard of a mountain range around here by the name of El Lobo?
El Lobo? Why, yes. That is the name the first Spaniards gave to the Sawtooth Range. But why?
Sawtooth? The mountains to the west?
That is correct.
That does it. Let's go.
Wait a minute. What about those 4 phrases at the bottom of the map?
Yeah, that stuff could be important. Here, take a look at this.
Senores, this is very ancient.
Just translate, old-timer.
Well, these words refer to verses of the Bible. The first one reads Isaiah 19, verse 5. The second, Exodus 33, verse 22. The next one is Proverbs 26, verse 27. And the last is Psalms 121, verse 1. Where did you get this map?
That's our business, old-timer. Well, we're no better off than we were. We'd have to have a Bible to figure that out.
I have a Bible, but...
Get it. I said get it.
Senor, the chalice. You have robbed the mission.
Get that Bible.
pity you. I pity you for what you have done, for the curse you have brought on your head. Here it is, Hokey.
Here. See, Isaiah 19:5.
What's wrong?
It's written in Spanish.
Spanish?
All right, Jose. Translate, starting with Isaiah 19:5.
You have found the map, haven't you? You think you're going to get the lost treasure. Well, you're wrong. The treasure belongs to the... Freedom!
Come on, let's...
Stop gun! Stop gun!
Seems like I've seen an engine somewhere before.
Never mind about that. Let's get out of here.
How about those Bible verses, Hokey?
We don't need them now. Now that we know the treasure's in the Sawtooth Range, we can follow the map to the right spot.
Want me to get rid of the engine?
Might as well.
Wait a minute.
We're not using our heads. That treasure's been buried for over 100 years now. We need all the manpower we can get to dig it out. Now, the Indian looks strong. We'll take him with us. Keep your eye on him.
You're the boss, Hokey.
Wait a minute. Now, Jose did a lot of mining. Always used dynamite. Only find out where he kept it.
Sure, might come in real handy.
Here it is. We'll take the whole thing. Pick up the Indian. Tie him on his horse.
What about the old man?
Forget him. He's dead.
I sure wish I could remember where I seen this engine.
Come on, Chud. We're wasting time.
The mission. I must write to the mission.
You say the woman, Maria, was unable to identify any of the men, Padre?
It happened so quickly. She was stunned, you understand.
Of course.
But she was able to remember that one of the thieves called the other Hokey.
Hokey?
Does that mean something to you, my friend?
It may mean a great deal. About a month ago, 3 men escaped from the territorial prison. Everyone assumed they'd fled to Mexico. One of them, the leader, had been born in this valley. His name is Hokey Carter.
Carter? Yes, I know his parents.
I'll start on his trail at once. However, the drought has made the ground extremely hard. It doesn't take tracks the way it ordinarily would.
I know you will do your best, my friend. I'm sure you realize what the chalice symbolizes to my people.
I do indeed. And I have the profoundest regard for their feelings. As you know, Padre, I have close friends in every religious faith, and I respect each of them equally. I believe that the paths to God have many beginnings, but each of them has the same destination. Well, adios, Padre.
When Tonto arrives, I will tell him where you have gone.
Padre! Padre!
Jose!
I found him in the courtyard.
Maria, get some bandages.
Si, Padre.
The chalice, I have seen it. There were 3 men. They came to the house. One was Hokey Carter. Oh, amigo, you're here. We must go after them.
In time, Jose.
But you do not understand. They have found the map. The map, Padre, to the lost treasure.
What?
I battled with them. There was a shot. When I came to my senses, I saw that Tonto had...
Tonto was there?
Here are the bandages, senor.
Thank you, Maria. Go on, Jose.
Tonto must have heard the shot. He was overpowered. I lay there as though dead, watching. I saw them take him away to help him dig for the treasure.
Where did the men go after they left your cabin, Jose?
They rode west. They said the treasure was buried somewhere in the Sawtooth Range.
But the Sawtooth Range covers hundreds of miles, Jose.
Tonto's life depends upon whether or not we find him in time. Unless they mention some sort of a clue to their final destination, we're beaten before we've even begun.
Let me think. Oh, I'm sorry. I only saw a small part of the map. Just a few words.
Words?
Oh, nothing important, amigo. No directions. Just a few Spanish phrases referring to verses of the Bible, that's all.
A pious custom of the old days, my friend. Jose is right. It probably means nothing.
I'm not so sure, Padre. 100 years ago, most of the landmarks in this area were known by Indian names. The Padre who made that map might not have been familiar with them.
You believe that he may have identified his landmarks through biblical quotations?
It's a possibility, Jose.
You said there were a number of such phrases. You have a good knowledge of the Bible. What was the first of them?
What was it? Genesis, no. Isaiah 19, verse 5, I think. Yes.
19th chapter, 5th verse. And the water of the sea shall be dried up, and the river shall be wasted and dry? I do not understand.
There's no sea in the Sawtooth Range.
Perhaps it refers to a riverbed.
Of course, a riverbed. Something which once held water and was already wasted and dry 100 years ago.
The old Rio Moraga, Padre.
Yes, yes.
What was the second phrase, Jose?
I cannot remember, senor.
You must remember, Jose. Try.
I must remember. I can see it in my mind's eye, but what? Exodus. Exodus 33, verse 22. That's it.
I will set thee in a hole of the rock and protect thee with my right hand. A hole of the rock. My friend, you know the old Rio Moraga as well as I. Do you recall the place where the narrow point of the rock goes right down into the riverbed?
Yes, I've ridden past it many times.
The next place, Jose. The next.
Oh, Padre.
You've done fine, Jose. I believe we have all the information we need, Padre. If the map itself leads Carter further beyond the Rio Moraga rock, I'm sure I can pick up his trail.
Let me go with you.
You're wounded, Jose.
I'm strong, amigo. Oh, he might need help, Padre.
If he does, my son, I'm sure he will receive it.
Keep digging, Injun.
Me need water.
Is that right? I said keep digging. Here you are, Judd.
I couldn't have met that engine in prison. Maybe it was in Texas.
Give me a hand here.
I sure hope you picked the right spot to blast. If we waste all that dynamite...
Look, you saw the map. Now, we follow the riverbed right down to the rock projection, just like it said. Right down to where the X was marked. Now, stop worrying and get this dynamite planted.
All right, engine. That's deep enough. You can... Tonto.
What?
Tonto, that's the engine's name. I just remembered.
What do you expect us to do? Give you a medal?
Don't you understand? That's the masked man's sidekick.
What masked man?
The Lone Ranger.
The Lone... Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. He and his masked friend broke up a gang I rode with once in Oregon. I spent 5 years in prison up there because of those two. Where's your pal?
Me not know.
You'll know when I get through with you.
Hold it,
No, wait a minute. What's the matter with you?
We've got to make him talk. With the engine here, the masked man must be around somewhere. He may be on our trail right now.
Are you crazy? Why, an elephant wouldn't leave a trail along the ground we've covered.
You know, Hokey, Judd may be right. I've heard plenty about that masked man myself.
And so have I. But he's a human being, and he can be taken care of if we just keep our head.
So, what do we do?
Like I said, I don't think anybody could follow a trail along the ground we've covered, not even the Lone Ranger. But if it'll make you feel any easier, why don't one of you go back away and set up a lookout post?
Not a bad idea. I'll go.
And if you hear anybody come and shoot first and ask questions afterwards.
And we'll keep on working here.
And shoot straight.
Right. Now tie up this engine. We don't want any more trouble from him.
You better start saying your prayers, Injun, because I have a hunch your services won't be needed from now on. And you might toss in a prayer for that masked friend of yours, too.
What is it, Silver? What's wrong, boy? You don't like that blind bend in the trail, do you? Stay here, big fellow. Hold up your hands. Now drop your gun. So you were planning an ambush.
How could you have found out where we were? How could you have known?
That isn't important now. All that matters is... I wouldn't try that again. So your friends are using dynamite in order to find the treasure.
Yeah,
Is Tonto still alive?
he was when I left.
There's some rope in my saddlebag. I'll tie you up and come back for you later. I'll get going.
But that's where the X on the map was marked. The treasure has to be here.
But it isn't. I told you we shouldn't have used all the dynamite on one spot.
Maybe if we dug a little deeper. Now, hand me that shovel.
Well, Injun, This looks like the end of the trail. There's no treasure, but we've still got the chalice. And I can't think of a single reason for keeping you around any longer.
You all right, Tonto?
Yeah, all right, Kimasabi. Look out, Kimasabi!
I came to help you, senor. I should have known you'd not need it.
Thanks, Jose.
We're third bandit, Kimasabi.
I met him on the trail coming here. He's tied up waiting for us. We'll pick him up on the way back.
It looks though that one waded into a river.
Him get wet when him dig in hole, Kimasabi.
Keep them covered, Tonto.
I found the map on the wet one's pocket. What is it, amigo?
Apparently the theory I had was correct. The blast set off by Carter must have driven into an underground spring.
You're right, senor. The water is flowing freely at the bottom.
I only hope there's enough water to see everyone in the valley through this dry spell.
There's only one thing, senor. That the map was wrong about the treasure. Perhaps there never was a treasure. Of course, we should not be greedy. We have the chalice and the water.
It's possible Carter dug in the wrong place.
No. The cross on the map plainly indicates the base of the rock at the riverbed. And here the last two phrases I was unable to remember. Proverbs 26, verse 27. And Psalms 121, verse 1.
Psalms 121, verse 1. I know that, Jose. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills. Jose, look.
A cross! Certainly! The X on the map didn't mean a place to dig, but a place to stand in order to see the cross.
Come on, Jose.
I'll get the shovels. Oh, it is the treasure, senor. It is. Imagine what this means to our valley.
Yes, Jose. Now you'll have schools, hospitals.
See?
You'll need many carts to take the treasure to the mission.
Imagine the padre's face when we tell him. Imagine! Oh, it's wonderful.
My friends, I cannot thank you enough for what you have done.
The people of the valley will be eternally grateful.
I hope you'll use the money wisely.
You may depend upon that. What will happen to the three robbers, my friend?
Tonto and I have made arrangements to have them returned to the territorial prison at once.
They'll probably stay there the rest of their lives.
Well, Padre, it's time Tonto and I were on our way. It sounds as though the much-needed rain is coming.
You are right. Oh, thanks be to God. God bless you, my friends. And remember, you are always welcome here.
Return to us soon.
Adios.
A remarkable man, Jose.
They both are remarkable men. You should have seen them fight the robbers as I did. By the way, Padre, there was one more phrase on that map. Proverbs 26, verse 27. What is that one?
The most prophetic one of all, I think. He that diggeth a pit shall fall into it. And that is exactly what happened to the three thieves, thanks to the Lone Ranger.